welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for Mr. Rich Fuess coming up to the stage right now.
Thank you, Ben, for having me. Yeah, it's good to be here. So, my name is Rich Fuess. Wait, is this on? No, it's on. So, yeah, my name's Rich Fuess. My first name, Rich, is short for Richard. So, you know, every photo of me is a dick pic. My last name's German, actually, and I hang out with a lot of comedians, so having a German last name, especially, you know, these times, you get a lot of, like, Nazi jokes and everything, which is whatever. But, I think it's kind of ridiculous, because nobody is exactly what they think they are. I don't care what your skin color is. Everybody's a blend, you know? Humans aren't like dogs. There's no such thing as a purebred. You can't hear me?
There you go.
Is that better? All right. But yeah, you know, I'll have a whole lot of friends that'll give me shit about having a, you know, German last name, like talking shit. Hey, are you related to Hitler? Blah blah blah. What's your stance on white supremacy? That kind of bullshit. You know, just joking around, which is all fine. But when you start to joke back is when you get in trouble, especially when other people hear it. You know, they overhear your conversations. Like, I had a buddy joke with me about, I don't know, like, genocide, whatever. And, you good? Alright. But, you know. So, yeah, he had to make that joke about genocide, which is all well and great. But I had decided to joke back about it, and I said, you know, I think we can all agree that genocide is wrong. I mean, it's pretty obvious. Except against maybe the housefly. I don't know. Houseflies are fucking horrible. They do terrible things. Like, they land on shit all day, and then they do that rubbing their hands crap. And then they land on walls and listen to your private and intimate conversations. And, you know, make people wish they were them and shit. Alright. This guy's pro-fly. Whatever works for you, buddy. And then they do the worst thing of all, you know, they wait for you to take a nap. And you know you're about to fall asleep. And right when you are, like right past your fucking face, you know, fuck flies, gas them all. So gas them all is the part of the conversation that somebody had walked by and heard me talking about and did not care for too much. You know, go figure. But that's how I got kicked out of a bar mitzvah. Bar mitzvah that I was catering. I wasn't, you know, invited to, which is a whole lot more awkward. And, you know, trying to explain myself while getting kicked out, I said, no, you don't understand. The only thing that Jewish people and The Fly have in common, if you're a big fan of horror movies from the 80s, is Jeff Goldblum. That did not seem to, you know, help at all. You guys listen to a lot of Pandora? I listen to Pandora like crazy. It's constantly on in my pocket, my phone. Listen to Pandora music all day long. And a lot of people pay for Pandora. I do not, because I got money like that. But no, the commercials I feel like are free entertainment, you know? I heard this woman just started off and she just said, Viagra. There, I said it. Like she was being brave. Pushing down walls. Move over, Caitlyn Jenner. This bitch is saying Viagra out loud. That takes some metaphorical testicles. Pervertible balls, if you will. But I also make it like, I like how she makes it sound like it's like a racial slur, you know? Like nobody's checking around for other people, worried about impotent men before they make a Viagra joke in the bars, you know? When was the last time you heard your friend go, did you hear about Patrick? I heard he has to use the V word, just to have sex with his Mexican wife. It makes me think, I wonder if a whole lot of people protested Viagra when they first came out. You know, people working in the porn industry as fluffers. You know, I think that would be a protest worth watching. I don't know how many of you know what a fluffer is. A fluffer is somebody who jerks off a porn star before each scene so they have a boner. In case you were curious. See, yeah, he used to do it. You know what fluffers use as lubricant, right? It's elbow grease. Oh, shit. Anybody have kids here? Yeah? No? No? All right. Not that you know. Typical response. Yeah, no, I don't have any kids. The idea of having kids, fucking terrifying. So much so that I had a strange man take a blade and slice open my nutsack and cauterize my tubes so I could not get a woman pregnant. It's called a vasectomy, in case you're wondering. That's how it's done. It's not a... I mean, I don't know. I was really fucked up on drugs. But usually, I'm sure it's probably not pleasant. The guy asked me if I wanted to watch it happen. I said no, and he's like, all right. And he grabbed a towel, crumpled it on my stomach, and then just sat it right there. It was like, you can't see your dick, right? I'm like, I guess, whatever. I mean, oh, there it is. It's not like it was that hard. The thing that they don't tell you about a vasectomy is that you can start having sex as soon as you are, you know, like you feel up to it. But within 6 weeks, if you haven't ejaculated a number of times, I think it's 15, that you can still get women pregnant. Another thing they don't tell you is when you first start to ejaculate, there's blood in your semen. Found that one out the hard way. You're just sitting there and it just looked like a, I don't know, raspberry swirled cheesecake, if you will. I'm just letting you know, man. If you don't want kids, this is what you're in for. I mean, it's totally worth it if you don't want children. I mean, kids are assholes. I don't get it. I have a whole lot of nieces and nephews. They're all right, whatever. No, they're pretty fun. I like teaching them how to cuss, you know. I don't sit in front of them and be like, hey, buddy, say cunt, over and over again. I just cuss and then they pick up what I have to say. And it always makes me laugh. Like I have my nephew, my youngest nephew. He's about 5 now. And when I came home from Christmas, or came home to visit my parents for Christmas one year, he was about 3 years old. And he comes up to me and he goes, Uncle Richie, where's my presents? And I looked down at him and I just said, where's my money? And then he runs away. I was like, okay. So later, I'm talking to my sister, and then she goes, hey, Rich, are you ever going to borrow or pay me back that money that you let you borrow? To which I said, bitch, check your shoelaces, because you're tripping. Which my cousin or nephew had overheard, and I did not know this. So the next year, I come back, and it still happens to this year, actually. I go back, and he'll be like, Rich, where's my presents? And I go, where's my money? And he goes, bitch, you tripping, and then unties my shoelaces and fucking runs away. What's the guy's band name? The New Wave Mariachi? That's awesome. Because I had thought of a band name myself for a mariachi band. And it was to basically help people that were illegal immigrants get out of jail. And I'm going to call it Frida Odelays. Feel free to use it, I don't care. All right, thank you, Ben. You guys have been great.